Hey,
All right, there we go. Sorry about that. For whatever reason, I was not entering the green room, but that's all right. We'll go ahead and share this out and get rolling.
let's see where I want to be positioned. Okay, how are you today?
Good. How about you?
Doing pretty well. Zipping around back and forth.
Yeah, I ran back here with 2 minutes to spare.
That Facebook video feed, man, that's just like a groundbreaker, man. They're just they're doing good things,
Mm-hmm.
but people have to use them or you get left behind.
That's true.
Maybe that's it. We call it the Left Behind series, and we give them a key thing that they have to do if they're going to get left behind.
That's a good idea. All right, so welcome everyone live here on Huzza and live joining us on Facebook. We are Magnet Marketers here to help you become a magnet with your marketing versus being a bullhorn. And today's topic is 3 tools to help you delight your customers. But before we dive in, just a little short introduction of who we are. If you haven't met us before, my name is Jessica Phillips, founder and president of Now Marketing Group and the Relationship Marketing System, here to help you be found, be social, and be useful online. And my awesome co-host, Mike Gingrich, president of Digital Hill, co-founder of Tabsite, Loftio, published author, and the founder of a nonprofit, I Give Global, where he lives and breathes by the philosophy of always being uncommon and always adding value. How are you, Mike?
Hey, doing well. Glad to be here and glad to be talking about these topics. And for once, I actually brought my book with me because when you go through that, so there it is.
You
So
can
I
just
do
pull
have
it up and like do your own little
copies with me.
pointing fingers promotion. I gotta do it this
There
way.
we go.
Yeah, backwards. Mirror effect when you're live streaming. But today's topic, talking about delighting, it's the end of the year and people are thinking about gifts for others, right? It's the year, the time of the season for giving and, and sharing those gifts with others to show them that you care about them. And this can be in your personal life, but also definitely should be considered in your business life all year round, but especially this time, showing that you care for your customers and your clients and appreciate them.
And again, I think that, folks, this is just one of those differentiators. Again, you will have competition. You will have people who are good in your industry. And what are you going to do to retain business, to set yourself apart? And this is just, it's the little things that matter, the little things that add up, that, follow my philosophy, add value. And that's what this is all about today. But these are some key, tools, and they kind of cross over from digital to physical.
Absolutely. And maybe, I know we've talked about this before, explain delight, because sometimes small businesses or marketers may have not heard the term delight. I mean, they know what delight is, but delight as it relates to business and as it relates to marketing, and why it's a little bit different than just customer service.
Yep. Some people might call it the wow factor, or it's the additional, it's the extra mile, it's the piece above, it's the thing that says, this really impacted me. It's moving beyond just a transaction to a maybe call it transformation. You're touching the heart beyond the head, just beyond the bottom line. And so delight is the opportunity to leave a lasting positive impression, something that makes a emotional investment or emotional deposit into that relational bank account which you have with that client, that customer. So it's I mean, business is business. Yes, there's a product. Yes, there's a transaction, but ultimately there is a person will be left with a feeling based on that service product that you are offering. And can that feeling be one of delight, of wow, of that value was added, and I'm impressed. I left feeling that was good. That was great.
Yeah, and I just to echo kind of what you said, I take it as going that extra mile to show that you care, and it's more personalized attention. You know, customer service is something you have to do. Delight is something that you want to do in order to show your client just how much you care. It is, like you said, that wow factor. It is going above and beyond. And these are ways and that are going to separate you from others that are potentially, you know, offering the same service or something or a product that you're selling. But your delight can be one of those things that are setting you apart, but also making your clients sticky to you. It's showing them that you are committed to building a long-term relationship with them, and therefore they stick with you.
Yep.
I'm going to share this too.
Great. Excellent. No, I like that. I like how you articulated that very well.
Thank you. So I am sharing this video, and then we're going to dive into our 3 tools plus a bonus one that I put in there, just thinking of it. But before we dive into those 3 tools, are there any that you use specifically, Mike, that we're not talking about today?
Let's see, tools to delight and help your customer, and with those things. I mean, I think that I'm good focusing on these. I'll keep reflecting on that and see if there's something that jumps out at me along the way. But I think what we've got here is good. Okay,
perfect. So I have props today, because you can't talk about these without a prompt, of course. So one, I'm just going to go into some of the ways that we delight at Now Marketing Group, and ones that we're looking into also for clients that they use as well to kind of show that delight. And then it'll give you just some ideas. It's not things that you have to do, but give you some ideas of creative ways of showing delights and some tools that kind of have it built in for you. So one of the ones that we've used for a long time is called send out cards. Okay. So send out cards is just like a traditional card that you would buy at the store that you could get and send your clients. Let's just say after you meet with them, you could send them a card instead of an email, or in addition to an email, and say, hey, thank you so much for your time, and personalize it to them, and they get this in the mail, right? Or it could be, you know, after you won their business, or it's their birthday, it's their anniversary with you, it is maybe they had a loss or something in their family and you're sending them a card. But send out cards makes it incredibly easy to personalize your card. So this is the Christmas card that we sent out last year, and it says sometimes the best gifts can't be wrapped, and then it just has like a little boy with a bow on it, and then it opens it up like the relationship that we have with you. And then we personalize, you know, what we wanted to say on the inside. So we actually submitted handwriting. So it's actually like our handwriting that is submitted, and there's that you go to, it's called sendoutcards.com, and you would submit your handwriting, you can submit your signatures, you can add and customize all the images that you're using. You can put in your database of clients, customers, you know, family members, whatever. Into this database, you can put their birthdays in there automatically, or their anniversaries, or special dates that you don't want to forget. And it will remind you then to send out a card, or you can set it up as a campaign where, like in this instance, we sent, you know, a select group all the same card, but it personalized it with their name in the inside, right? So you can say personalize this section, but all the rest, we want this information in the middle, and send it out. This sends to them as it looks like a hand addressed envelope with a stamp on it, and they're getting it in the mail. So Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, all of those special holidays that you don't want to forget, as well as the personalized holidays between you and your client, that you can send them a little greeting like this. And I go to our clients' offices, and they have these cards out, because we'll send it to them like after they get a website update with their website on it, you know, you're looking good, you know, and then put their website in there, thank you for trusting us to, revamp your website. Or it could be their new branding or their new office space. Personalize it. Think of creative ways that you can send out this card and make it more memorable than, the Thomas Kincaid one or whatever that you could buy at the store.
Now, what I like about them and what you just mentioned there, and just to highlight that for folks, is that you can upload your own image. That's how you can really personalize it. I mean, so not only can you get your own signature, but you said like that you would put their website on it. I mean, I think that's what sets it apart. So this is where the digital and the physical are colliding here, because from us, from our starting point here, it's a we can do it digitally. We can set these up. Okay, and you upload your assets there, but I think that's the key, is that you can get a personalized card. Now they have a wider selection that you can choose from if you don't have an image, that type of thing, and you can still add your personal message and your handwriting that. Yeah. However, to take it another step further, something like that, something which ties into your interaction, like that, a website photo or a picture of all of you, or whatever, some type of interaction that's memorable. I think that's what I really like about sending out cards, is just that ability to get a physical card that I have customized totally, from image to content.
Yep. Exactly. And so for example, you spoke at Social Media Week Lima, and we took pictures of you speaking and sent that to you. So you're getting yourself on the card, so it's really cool to see that. I think a couple of years before, it was the billboard that you were featured on with a few of the other keynote speakers for the event, and send those things out. And it's just something personalized that somebody's going to want to keep, and it's going to scout and create that emotion when they get it. Plus, who doesn't love getting cards in the mail? I mean, still, digital marketer love personalized mail. It's not spam.
Exactly. I mean, it's just taken to another level. We're used to getting stuff in our inbox. We're used to getting messages on social media. And I mean, honestly, we're used to getting bills and junk mail in the mail. But when something comes through that, hey, that's nice, that's personal, that's, that can stay with you. That's what we're trying to do, folks. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which this brings to the next level up from this card. Okay, so I love Sendo cards. I've been using them for 6+ years. Love it. I've always had great service with them. And then I got this card in the mail. Okay, so this is the second one I've received from this company. The first one was our website on the front, right? And this card here had my picture on it, and then it was like a little holiday greeting, right? And then on the inside, it tells me to go to this link to watch this video. Okay. And then has this personalized message here to me at the bottom, and the gentleman that's trying to reach out to me right here, right? So I first got this, and this was actually our website in the front. So I was like, wow, what's that? Of course it's going to catch your attention. You're not going to throw it away. You're going to open it. And then it said, hey, access your video here. I'm curious. I'm intrigued, right? I want to go check out this video. Super clever idea. He was trying to sell me on his software, right? And the software was this. It was doing just this with others. So it was I could see this as a great sales tool. We were working with some companies now, both in the real estate and the commercial real estate brokerage market, that they're, presenting properties to people that they want to buy it. Super cool idea. They can put the property on the outside or whatever, right? But what really got me was then the video aspect, that you can customize a video, talk about this property or talk about whatever it is, and then send it to the person. So in the level of delight, what if you did a holiday greeting like this, or a birthday greeting or an anniversary greeting, the same kind of concepts we talked about with send out cards, but you created even the next level up, which is a video to go with that card and a super personal message. How cool is that? So this company's name is Enthusium. I'm gonna put it there, Enthusium.
Yep.
Is it showing up backwards for you or no?
No, it's perfect. SE.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, great. Yep, perfect. So that is this guy's company. I should tell him that I'm talking about him today, so they can you can check this out.
Tag him in the comments. Yeah.
Right, I will definitely. But so we're looking at using, like I said, this software, and I haven't really played around with it yet, but it stood out. It's something that catches my attention. And I'm honestly, I am the hardest person to probably sell to, because I don't have time, one, and two, it has to be super creative to catch my attention, and caught my attention. So not only can I see this for delight, I could definitely see this in the sales arena too, as a way of capturing someone's attention with the possibilities of this.
Yep. Now, what I like about that is it's that I call that like a 1-2 punch kind of thing. So, you know, it's got the first was the card, that was the one, and it's you know, that was intriguing because it was from someone, but it was using your asset, your website. You know, okay, this is me. Hey, he's got something for me, and so then to lead into, hey, and check this out for a video. You know, you kind of cross that bridge quickly. I bet it's got to be personalized, right? You know, and so you want to follow through on that thing. And that's the second punch, you know, so I like that. And again, what did we just do there? We crossed a physical digital kind of divide. We brought those two pieces together there. So that's a nice tool. That one's newer to me, so I have to check that one out.
Yeah, and super smart.
But that concept, yeah,
super smart, because
start physical, move digital.
Yeah, and now you can track it, right? And then I'm sure they're having to they're putting in the code, so that could trigger another series of X to happen, right? So you can already have this kind of here, and then trigger whatever else that you want to happen after that, which is, you know, super smart. So that is Enthusium. I'm saving my favorite for last. Well, I said I had bonus one, so this one for third, I should say. But so this is a new one that we discovered. And so they sent me a sample because I told them I was going to talk about them today because I was super excited about this. So I was looking for gifts that I could personalize for our clients. You know, we've already done the card thing for years. We've tried to send other little things, and it would
trying to up your game.
Yeah, I have to try to up my own game, right? And outdo myself every year. So we've done like cupcakes that we've had local people make and deliver them to clients and other things. And it just wasn't ideal for our clients that are, you know, out of town. It was just becoming too much of a challenge to try to coordinate. So long story short, I was searching for personalized gifts that we could send that could tie in, like you said, the digital and online versus the personalized gifts as well. So I came across this site that talked about this company, and it's called Sugar Wish. Okay, so what this does is you go to this online site, sugarwish.com, and you can customize it. So this is not our branded box, but we're getting our branded ones that we're sending out to clients for Christmas. But you can customize your box and send them what's called a sugar wish. So like, for example, Mike, I would send you, go online and I would send you and say, you have been sugar wished. I would put in your information. It would send you an email and allow you to go to their digital candy store and pick out what you would like. So there's everything from granola and, you know, healthy items to your double chocolate dipped peanuts to old school candies in between. I'll show you the ones that I picked out for mine. But you would select those online. So you get to pick, and then it lets me know that you complete it. And then you are then sent in a couple business days your actual box that comes in this little box, and then in the inside, so you get a message here, and this can be personalized to the company, and then your candy selections. This is their small box. We have there's 4, there's 6, and so forth, where you can get your own little box of candies or snacks, whatever you want, sent to you, but it's all personalized from the company. And then when it's delivered to you, I would get a notification that you have had your sugar wish delivered. And it's super cute. Like after you would pick out your selections and hit, you know, the selections are complete, it shows your wish is being granted, you know, so it's just kind of a cute little online shopping experience. I went for the lemon drops and the old school cinnamon bears myself. But it's a cute personalized way of sending a gift. So I met with someone that we were meeting with for a sale, and then sent this to them after, and just you can personalize your message to them that they receive in the email. Just said, you know, I'm looking for a sweet partnership with you, and you can customize a cute little message. They give you some sayings that you can start with. You can also use the link in a video and send it to someone. So we actually did a couple as well, where I used a video email send it to them and say, hey, thank you for meeting with me, yada, yada. Here's a link to get your gift, right? So they've also used some examples of where they would have used them, have ordered and pre-ordered some, sent them out ahead of time to trade show or before they're at a conference and say, stop by our booth to get your. So it gives them a way of, tracking people into. So super creative.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and then you're saying that the box top can be branded.
Everything
there.
can be branded as far as this is concerned. The inside portion, your website link that they order on, everything can be branded to the company. And then they let you, keep your client list there. Same kind of idea and concept as send out cards, where you can keep a list of, your current clients, anniversaries, special dates, etc. And they have cute themed ones for different occasions. But just know that I've heard studies on the buyer's remorse, even though they're excited about doing business with someone. As soon as they hit accept on a proposal or, get an invoice or whatever, they're starting to have like, oh my gosh, what do we do? This is a big investment. You want to make sure that in between that gap of when they've signed a contract to when you start working with them, that you are all along the way keeping your clients delighted, and even into your partnership, that you don't try to stop wooing them once you get them, that you continue to woo them and show them how much you appreciate them by adding just these extra sweet little ways of showing that you are delighting your audience. So.
Yeah, no, I like that. It's
exactly.
Lasting impression, memorable. Okay, so that's some of those keys, and so I like those time periods as well. There's just like some of those, key times when they can be saying, wow, and then you kind of reinforce it, and that's that feel good, memorable impression. Okay, these guys are there with me. They got my back. We're moving forward.
So the last one that I wanted to put on as a bonus is one that I've talked about before on the show, but haven't talked about in a while, is BombBomb. So BOMB.com. And I've used this site, and that's where I can send the video email to someone, and that can be branded and customized to your company. But you record the video literally from your laptop screen. It records you. It shows you, you can see yourself as you're recording it. You can put in your message. You can have special little links in this email, but then it's sent directly from this app or your email, because it can integrate with a lot of different email servers, directly to that other person, where they can play the video directly from their email. They're not redirected to a YouTube or to another link. They can play that video directly within their email, and all the while you are getting notifications that they've opened it, that they forwarded it, what they did while they are watching this video. So it was kind of a double delight, if you will. I was sending the video email through BombBomb with the link to then get their personalized gift. So it's a nice way of again, personalizing that content, personalizing that gift, personalizing that experience for the person on the other end of the transaction, the conversation, the partnership.
Yep. How do you personalize it? How do you make it, how do you connect with them emotionally and connect with them even unexpectedly? Those can be the keys in that, memorable, lasting impression that leaves delight, that can solidify your business. It's that extra percentage that you go, that doesn't have to cost a ton at all, but that can just leave the warmth and that's what we need in business today. Just because business, we're talking about from a relational standpoint, people have lots of options. They can find a product anywhere, anytime. They can find a company, a service. How can they choose you and stay with you? Exactly.
And let's say you're just getting started and you don't have money to spend on these. I'll give you just a good idea. The bigger boxes, so this one I believe is $17, and that includes shipping, right? The other bigger boxes that we're sending out were anywhere from $25 to $40, includes shipping, right? So it's still, if you multiply that times 100 or whatever, that can be a little talk. You don't have to spend a lot though to do delight, right? You can do little things like, sending a video on Twitter, or sending, a video message, an email via email, whatever that is. You don't have to spend a lot though. These are just a few suggestions. The whole idea is just what you said, personalizing the content, creating that emotion, and just taking a little piece out of your day to just let them know how much their business means to you, because they could go with anybody, but they chose to go with you.
Yep. Yeah. No, I think you're absolutely right. I like these because this is, I think there's a value in a physical, kind of moving from that digital to physical and kind of bridging that. But don't neglect just the pure digital means, and there's ways now. I mean, I continue to be impressed with think through like what Instagram has rolled out with in the stories, the direct messaging in stories, so there's a way for your brand Instagram account to message another brand or a person on Instagram now, and give them that message, which can go away, a la Snapchat kind of piece there. And I like that Instagram has done that. It's finding those kind of creative ways that can again set you apart, and it's doing the same thing. It's thanking, it's offering that resource, that value of just personalizing a message of gratitude that can really leave a lasting positive impression.
And when all else fails, like little handwritten notes can do it as well. These are all the ones from the students I work with at UNOH, and they are staying on my desk because they mean so much, that kind of stuff is just, a pen. What's that? What kind of
still put a pen,
the ink on paper. I haven't seen this before. No, just kidding. So, but we want to hear from you. What are some of your ideas? Have you used an app that is maybe similar to these or a little different? Let us know what they are. Tag them below. We want to hear about those apps, and then also creative ideas that you've used to delight your clients. I would love to hear from you and hear those ideas. I love those kinds of stories.
Yep. Bring the ideas. Comment in the comment on Facebook and let us know.
Absolutely. And we'll be sharing the links to all these apps at the bottom of this video. This is not something that we're endorsed for or anything like that. Literally just something that we found, no strings attached. But we thank you for joining us today and watching us. I know we are getting into the holiday season. I actually next week will not be here on Tuesday afternoon. Just to give you a heads up, we have our Now Christmas party. You guys are all invited if you want to come to Lima, Ohio and hang out with us. But we were showing a form of delight in the form of hosting an in-person party for everyone that we work with. So you can join us there, but we will be joining you back then in a couple weeks for Magnet Marketers, and Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I thank you guys for joining us, and thank you, Mike, for, as always, being awesome.
Yes, glad to be here, and stay tuned, folks. We'll give you that next week's topic. We'll roll that out shortly.
Thanks. Have a good rest of your day. See ya.
See ya.